Hi, hello again, Rubies. It's very good to see you all again today. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. Today's video is actually going to be a pick a card, and this is going to be a pick a card based off of Halloween. So the readings and things I'm going to be getting is going to be this week leading up to Halloween, and specifically Halloween day and night. So for the first deck, we have Crow Tarot. For the second deck, we have the Dark World Tarot. So I'm going to go ahead and hold both of them up. And whichever one you were feeling intuitively drawn to is the one that you can go ahead and go to. I will make sure to section off the different parts of the video so you can just skip ahead. But yeah. Okay. I will see you guys for your reading. Hello, Crow Tarot Deck Collective. I went ahead and pulled you 3 cards, and we will go ahead and maybe pull some Oracle as well if I'm feeling called to it. But the 3 cards that you got are the Queen of Wands, the Moon, and the Nine of Cups. So for starters, what I can already tell, also, I don't know if you guys saw that, but there was a fly that just buzzed by my head. I don't even know why the heck there is still flies in here. We're in October, but that is karmic energy right there. So, and the fact that this is a very abundant cards that I just pulled for you guys. I'm going to open my door so it'll hopefully fly out. But we're grounding, we're centering. Right off the bat, what I'm getting for you with these 3 cards is very, very powerful energy. And it's not only very abundant energy, but it's also very intuitive and spiritual energy that I'm getting. And right off the bat, immediately, we all know, if you guys have been a part of, this journey with me and this collective, you guys know that 2:44 as I looked up at the timer, that October is a very, very abundant month, okay? It is literally the season of harvest. As I say that, I feel like a mucusy block in my throat, so there's some blocks here, but these aren't necessarily your blocks. I'm feeling it's that karmic energy, the people that don't want you to move on and to have this, but we're not going to focus on that because it doesn't matter, because you're going to get it anyways. And so, okay, they're wanting me to close the door now. Oh, that did not close. Okay. Bear with me. You guys, Crow Tarot Collective, you really need to ground. You really, really, really need to ground into yourself, because if you are anything like me and you are very, very intuitive and you're very sensitive to energies and to people and to things, you are able to pick up on things very, very easily. And so because of this, it's very important right now that you ground into yourself and you ground into Mother Gaia, Mother Nature. You connect with the elements. I'm especially hearing connect with the elements of your chart. So your top 3 signs, your rising, your sun, and your moon specifically, but any massive signs in your chart, just connect with the elements of those signs. And like example, how Taurus is an earth, Scorpio is a water sign, right? Things like that. Also, with it being Scorpio season right now, they're saying that they really want you to hydrate and to really focus on cleansing with water. So this could just be like doing little rituals with your drinking water, your teas, coffees, soups, whatever you make, or even just like baths, showers, things like that. Even simple things like washing your face, you can still do a cleansing ritual with that. So they're really wanting you to do that as well. But just make sure you're grounding. Make sure you're grounding, because as the closer and closer that we get to Halloween, All Hallows Eve, Samhain, whichever one you want to call it, um, the closer that we get to the veil being the thinnest that it's going to be this entire year, well, for the year in general, which means for psychic people such as us, we pick up on energies way more. And if you are a psychic medium and you can sense or talk to spirits or see spirits and things like that, these things are also really rapidly ramping up. But also, I don't know if you guys watched a channel that I did a little bit back, but they're wanting me to bring this through. And it's a channel about how this October is bringing in so many spiritual upgrades and psychic abilities and things that are just very much have to deal with the metaphysical, right? Well, another thing that they're wanting me to mention about that is in that channel, I ended up bringing about the topic that this October, you guys are going to be getting glimpses of your full capability when it comes to your spiritual gifts. And what this means is that you guys, don't get me wrong, y'all are already powerhouses, okay? You're already powerful, but babes, you're not even at your full potential yet. You're not even like all the way up there when it comes to your spiritual abilities and gifts. And the thing is, most of your spiritual abilities and gifts that you have at the moment, I feel like you guys have only like really just like started to experiment with them or finally accept them and actually start to tap in and use them. And because this, you're still technically at the baby stages, which is perfectly fine. Spirit's saying like everybody's got to be at the baby stages at one point, right? However, you guys this October, and I'm hearing specifically that it's especially going to be on Halloween, All Hallows Eve, Samhain, whichever one you want to call it, remember, right? It's going to be super, super significant on that day and that night, specifically the full 24 hours, right? And you're going to be getting a glimpse into your spiritual abilities at their full potential. And the reason why Spirit's doing this is because they want you to not only, be ready. And by be ready, I mean they want you to learn, like continue on your journey and learn more about them so you can get to that point, but also so you can get excited, because you're already excited right now. You're already happy and glowing and like, oh my god, I'm like, wow, this is a really big deal, which yes, it's a very big deal. But also, when you guys get this taste, this glimpse, this little glimmer of the full power of your spiritual gifts this Halloween, babe, you guys, oh my god, you're gonna be so much more happy, okay? I just saw a little fuzz, by the way, that was going around. I think it came from my birds. So feathers, birds could be very significant. Wind, I'm also hearing like dirt, I think they're called like little dirt devils or things like that, like dirt swirling and things like that in the wind. That could be significant for somebody out there. Also white tables, or white lawn furniture specifically, or like a white lace tablecloth is coming through, or like a white lace blouse. Anyways, you guys, okay, never mind. They don't want me to go any more into that, but they are letting you know that you're going to be getting this glimpse. This Halloween, you're going to be getting this glimpse. Also, not to mention, words. Another thing that I'm getting right here as well is if you guys are worried about shadows, and as I said, that fly is buzzing about again. If you guys are worried about shadows, karmic energy, malevolent spirits, I'm even hearing like for some of you, you might be worried about like demons or things like that. Spirit is wanting you to know that when you are going through this process of getting your spiritual, like your glimpse into your full spiritual potential when it comes to your gifts, they don't want you to worry about the darkness. They don't want you to worry about the negative energies and things that are around you. And I know it might be hard. Trust me, it's going to be hard. But they don't want you to focus on that because you are so heavily protected. They're not going to let anything happen to you. And while, yes, you might be an even bigger shining light during this time, you're still going to be so heavily shielded and protected by your spirit guides and your spirit team that just don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. But they also do want to mention right now that with this moon card coming out, it's not just, you guys might be feeling right now some of your own it was crawling on me, sorry, that bugged me. 10:55, so I looked up at the timer. You guys might be feeling some of your own shadows and purging that you're going through at the moment, which Spirit wants you to know that it is perfectly okay, because the things that you are releasing right now, you're literally just making more room for the abundance that's to come. And I'm hearing that, I know that I'm mainly talking about Halloween because that's mainly what this channel is for, but I do want to talk a little bit about as well this week, 11:22, as I looked up at the timer. And Spirit is saying that this I almost said 10 of Cups. This 9 of Cups right here, you guys are getting this 9 of Cups this week. Your things, your wishes, your abundance, your manifestations, they're rolling in this week, and they are going to just start downpouring. Either on Halloween or after Halloween, I'm hearing. And Halloween, I'm hearing, is when you're going to get most of these spiritual upgrades and things, because not only are you going to be getting that glimpse into your own abilities, but you're also going to be just getting your upgrades, your awakenings in general as a reward, because you deserve it. And Spirit is really wanting me to reiterate it right now as well, with this fly buzzing around that is heavy karmic energy, and with some of the gnats that are outside. There are people and there are things that do not want you to have this. They do not want you to have this. They do not want you to experience this. But we don't give up about this, okay? We don't. We don't. Because the thing is, no matter how these people, energies, things, whatever it may be, feel about this, Spirit is going to give you this 9 of Cups, this 10 of Cups, because remember I was hearing 10 of Cups. Regardless, you're going to get it. So these shadows, karmic energies, things like that, they're not going to stand a chance, okay? You're bright, or I was going to say your light is too bright, but literally, you are so bright and so abundant that there's going to be nothing that these shadows can do. Also, not to mention, you're so protected. And remember, with your spiritual gifts and abilities, you guys are so powerful enough as well to do your own protection spells as well, and to just block it out, because you've been working so heavily on yourself to be able to get to this point of where you are, both mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, to be able to set boundaries. And so there's no need to worry about it. And with this I almost said King of Wands, with this Queen of Wands coming out, they're wanting you to know that manifestations, they're here. Manifestations are here. They're here, baby. And I'm literally hearing that this, I was going to say holiday, but then Halloween wanted to come out regardless. So Halloween especially is going to be so much different than how you've ever experienced it in the past. And just once again, they're wanting me to really point out that you are, first, they're wanting me to point out the sun. That is you, that is the light. And as I'm saying that, the sun is really starting to shine on me right now. And they're also wanting me to point out this crown. You guys are too bright and too divine, and also too highly favored in the spiritual realm to not get your blessings and your upgrades and your wishes fulfilled. And they're also wanting me to point out, and this might not be for all of you, take it if it resonates, but with 2 lions here, they're wanting me to let you know that one of these things that is coming in is going to be partnership. It's going to be partnership. For a lot of you, I'm hearing it's going to be romantic. For some of you, I'm hearing that it could just be physical connection when it comes to support, whether that's friends, whether that's making new family. You guys could be getting freaky and making babies, or that could just mean like you're meeting somebody that's going to be family to you for the rest of your life. Soul tribe, soul family. But divine partnership is coming in. And for some of you as well, I'm also hearing it could be all of the above or multiple of these things. But sunflowers could be a really big significant sign for you guys as well. But they don't want you to worry. The universe, your spirit team, your guides, they don't want you to worry because they want you to know that we've got this handled. We've got this handled. Confirmation burp. We have got this handled. Don't worry about it. Go out, have fun, do your celebrations. And for some of you, I'm even hearing you might have been getting this inkling lately to take a leap of faith and do something for the holiday season that like you don't usually do. And Spirit's saying, yes, go for it. Do that. That thing that you're thinking of, we want you to pursue that. Because that thing is going to bring in some of these blessings and some of these surprises. Now, we're obviously not going to tell you how because it's meant to be a surprise, but it's going to happen. And so, yeah, just have fun. Have fun. Enjoy yourself and just know that everything that, some of these feelings that you may be feeling at the moment, not all of them are yours because right now with the veil thinning and it getting closer and closer and closer to Halloween, you guys are picking up on a whole lot of stuff, but also you're also getting a lot of projections and things, because people and energies, they sense, they know that you are such an abundant, powerful being, and they know that you're getting these blessings and these things, and they don't want you to. Also, spiders could be really significant because the little floaties that are going around my car, I keep looking at them because I'm like, is that a little spider? But no, it's just... So spiders could be very significant. The color red could be significant. Purple could be significant. I'm wearing the color purple. Red is the root chakra. Purple is the crown and the third eye, which literally, they're wanting you to have fun, ground into yourself, and just tap into your abilities. And when they're saying have fun too, they also want you to have fun with your gifts and your abilities as well. But Tim Burton movies could be really significant as well, specifically The Corpse Bride. I'm also hearing, for some weird reason, Teletubbies, or like the different colors of the Teletubbies could be significant for you guys. Birds in general, I mean, you guys literally picked the Crow Tarot. Owls could be significant. I'm also getting... there's a song called... it's Season of the Witch, I'm hearing is coming through. Witches or like very Halloween spooky movies could be very significant. I'm getting like Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I'm getting All Hallows Eve. Interesting. I was gonna say I think that's a movie, but I was gonna say oh, I cannot think. It's with the movie with the Sanders sisters. I can't think of the name of it at the moment. I'm hearing something called Bewitched, Wicked. There's Enchanted. Ella Enchanted could be important. There's Agatha All Along. I'm hearing the Schuyler sisters from Hamilton. But yeah, there's... Oh, no, they want me to channel a few more songs. There's like... Or not songs. Lady Gaga has been very heavily coming up, so that could be important. Same thing with Michael Jackson's Thriller. But like even like old Halloween slasher movies like Halloween and Scream and Nightmare Before Christmas. I was gonna say Nightmare on Elm Street, but that could be important too for somebody. But just, yeah, very whimsical, very witchy, very spooky things are coming up channels. You guys could have very, very, very heavy ties when it comes to significant significancies. That words sometimes, but just channels and things when it comes to media or songs. But yeah, I love you guys so much, and I hope to see you all in another reading. Mwah. Hi, hello, Dark World Tarot Collective. I've gone ahead and pulled you guys 3 cards, and I may end up pulling some oracle cards for you, but it'll depend on what I'm feeling with the channel. But the 3 cards that I pulled for you are the High Priestess, the Ace of Pentacles, and the 10 of Pentacles. Spirit is wanting me to tell you real quick, like, before I continue, they really want you to ground. They really want you to cleanse right now. With the veil getting closer and closer to being as thin as it is on Halloween, there's a lot of energies and there's a lot of things right now that are able to be felt or be seen by those of us who are extremely intuitive. And so because of this, they really want you to cleanse, protect, ground, make sure you're doing okay. Spiritual hygiene really needs to be amped up at this moment. But they do want you to know, like, well, yes, amp up your spiritual hygiene. Don't be like fear-mongered or paranoid, because you're okay. Also, there's a fly that is in my car. I don't know where the hell it came from. And it's just started buzzing around. It's been climbing and crawling all over me. It would not get out of my face for the Crow Tarot Collective. And it is currently, it keeps trying to climb on my, or crawl, whatever, on my left leg, which is the Divine Feminine. And the fact that we got the High Priestess, which is part of the Divine Feminine, means that there could be some spiritual attacks or some things that are trying to drain or just like siphon your very feminine spiritual energy. And Spirit's wanting me to tell you, once again, do not worry, do not fret. You are okay, you are safe, but just take some extra precautions, be careful with the energies. Just be aware, but don't be paranoid, is what they're saying. Don't hyper focus on it. This Halloween season, you guys, you might actually resonate with the Crow Tarot Collective as well. But because while I was pulling the Moon card, which the last group got the Moon card, it almost came out for you guys as well, which just goes to, it ties back into that karmic energy and those shadowy energies and things that are not very happy that you're glowing the way that you are glowing and are doing as good as you are and are just trying to siphon off of you and, you know, this, that, and the other, what karmic energies do. But the Moon is also part of the Divine Feminine, which is also very much linked to the intuition, to psychic gifts. And with, woo, oh my god, and as I go to pull it out, it literally fell. So the energy for this, the High Priestess, is so heavy right now. Spiritual upgrades are coming. Spiritual upgrades are coming, okay? They are, I'm not even gonna say coming, they're already here. And if you guys have been feeling migraines, or as I look over, my neighbor's paint horse is right over by the fence, so horses could be very significant, specifically paints. She's brown, black, and white. Also, black horses are very, very significant for this collective. Same with white horses, or like white speckly spotty horses. I'm getting Appaloosas, I believe is what they're called. Also, I looked over at my car freshener and it has little coffee beans on it. So coffee beans. I'm hearing jelly beans. Okay, trying to get it out. Or like tea leaves, grains, and or just like herbs could be very significant at the moment. I'm also hearing like health nut smoothies could be very significant. But as I was saying about the high priestess, you guys, like, if you've been feeling any of these things at the moment, it's because you're awakening. You're awakening, you're getting your gifts. For some of you, I'm hearing that you could be waking up feeling like, oh my god, what happened? Like, for some of you, I'm getting you guys have been having crazy dreams that you wake up from and you're like, I feel like I was in a whole other reality. Was I even sleeping? And the reason why is because you guys, like in your sleep, for those of you who have been having that experience, Spirit's been working on you in your sleep. And for those of you who haven't, that doesn't mean that they're not working on you in your sleep. It just means that you might be feeling it more, not so in your sleep, and more so when you wake up. Such as like the tingling sensations in your body, or like slight migraines, or things like that, or like slight throbs, like where it's not painful, but it is like, oh, something's like activating in my body. And they're saying like, don't worry, 2644 as I looked up at the timer. You guys are perfectly okay. You're perfectly safe. These things, as much as they might seem like, whoa, where is this coming from? Or like, this is a whole damn roller coaster. It's because the work that they are putting on you because let me tell you, you guys are already so powerful and so intuitive, which is why you're already a high priestess. And for a lot of you here, of course, it doesn't have to be all of you, but for a lot of you here, I am getting a divine feminine because it keeps coming in. You guys are this gorgeous, abundant, very tapped in, magical being. I'm also hearing the Empress, right? You guys are just so abundant and so beautiful and just so spiritually tapped in. And because of this, the upgrades that Spirit's giving you, it's why you're feeling like so much more coming in, because you're already at like such a high level compared to most people. And once again, this is not to, and I know you guys know this, you're very humble. Sometimes I feel like some of you are a little too humble, which I feel you on that. Gotta work on that a little bit, but you guys know that just because you are very spiritually favored and very high up in the food chain, the spiritual realm, when it comes to your gifts and your abilities and everything, doesn't mean that you're better than anybody else. But also, I am getting that, well, yes, you guys are already like up there, Spirit's putting you from like, let's say you're already like here, this level, well, now they're gonna amp you up all the way up here. And it might feel sudden, it might feel like it's kind of out of nowhere, but they're wanting me to tell you that it's not. You have earned this, and you have been really working towards this anyways with all of these purges and these things. And as I say that, the fly finally went out the door. But you guys have been purging and letting go and healing and releasing and realizing and learning so much to the point that it may feel sudden, but it's not. You are finally at the point where Spirit is able to be like, okay, they're ready. We can go ahead and up them up to the next level. And it might feel kind of sudden because you're going from this all the way over to here. But Spirit's saying, like, you're built for it. First of all, you're built for it. You've trained for it. You've worked for it. You're already good. Like, you don't have to worry. You don't have to worry. It's going to be okay. It's going to be fine. Also, with the color green, a lot of you guys are having a lot of heart chakra awakenings and realizations and healing at the moment. And they're wanting me to tell you as well, with the color green coming in, and especially with being like divine feminine, they want you to connect with the earth while you're connecting to your heart, not to say that you don't always connect with your heart, but I feel like in this moment specifically right now, as spirit, the rooster just cock-a-doodle-dude confirmation, as spirit is working on you to give you these spiritual upgrades, you guys are fully opening your heart and you're really, really, really delving into your heart space. And so because of this, they want you to ground, and they want you to use Mother Nature to help you in this process, because it will help you to ease into it a little bit easier and softer and gentle, the way that a divine feminine should. Also, it says tarot on it, by the way, so you guys could be your own divinators. Also, I'm hearing for tarot as well, you guys might be getting a new deck here soon. So for those of you who do that, you could be getting a new deck. It doesn't have to be tarot, but you could be getting one. But yeah, now to talk about the Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. The windfall of money that's coming in for you. Spiritual gifts. We already know, okay? We already know you're getting your upgrades. You're getting your blessings there, right? But now, girl, for some of you, I'm hearing if you have a business that you've been working on, that business, pew, it's about to skyrocket. For some of you, even if you don't have a business, even if you're working a job that you really like, you're going to be getting more money in that job. You could be getting a raise, or you could be getting a promotion, but you guys are going to be getting windfall of money, a windfall of money. And they're also wanting me to tell you that it's not just the money that's coming through, okay, babe? Yes, the money is important. Yes, the money is coming in, but they're also wanting me to tell you that with this hand here, on the Ace of Pentacles, real quick, like, bats or spiders could be really significant. There's bats and spiders on the back of the card. 3211 as I looked up at the timer. For some of you guys, I'm literally hearing that you could be receiving a gift. Whether it's a gift of money, or whether it's just a gift to something that you've really been wanting, or looking forward to for a while, but you guys are going to be receiving a gift that I'm hearing for a lot of you, it's going to make you cry, because it's something that is going to make you feel seen. It's going to make you feel so loved and abundant in ways that you either haven't felt before in your life at all, or haven't felt in such a long time. And so trees or tree trunks could be very significant as well. I'm also hearing Alice in Wonderland with like the little hole in the tree trunk. Rabbits in general, goats, owls. I'm hearing vipers or just snakes in general. Animals are very, very significant at this time. You guys could be receiving a lot of signs through animals, but they're just another thing that I'm getting with this Ace of Pentacles. I almost said Ace of Cups. Emotional fulfillment, babe. Emotional fulfillment. It's not just spiritual, it's emotional too. Because you really think that Spirit would give you all of this spiritual abundance when it comes to your gifts and everything, and not give you physical gifts as well to match that? Come on, babe. Delulu is the Salulu, but that type of Delulu? I'm hearing, get it together. No, babe. But I was gonna say with this Ace of Cups, I almost said Ace of Cups again. With this Ace of Pentacles, that this hand as well is literally the divine going, here you go. Here you go. You worked for it. Worked. You planted those seeds, you watered those seeds, made sure that soil was taken care of, made sure it had enough sunlight, enough nutrients, this and that, didn't get too cold, didn't get too hot, had the right temperatures, everything you've been brewing, seeds growing, your plant finally sprouted, and now here are the fruits of your labor. Your plant is blossoming. Here you go. And with that Ace of Cups as well, they're wanting me to bring forth the knowledge that some of this abundance you guys might be getting as well, it may very well be connection, divine connection. This could be a lover, or it could just be connections such as friends or just soul tribe family in general. But you guys, you're not going to be alone. The Spirit is saying you are not going to be alone. And so right now, they're wanting you to know that if you're feeling some things right now when it comes to energies and stuff like that, don't worry about it. It's okay, because this week leading up to Halloween, All Hallows Eve, Samhain, whatever you want to call it, they're already sprinkling in. I'm literally seeing like little pixie dust going like, but they are literally sprinkling in the blessings and the abundance as well as the upgrades on you. So then by the time that Halloween comes, they can really go boop, and hand you the big one, okay? For some of you, I'm also hearing that if you guys have been wanting to do like spells or some rituals or things, or start learning a new specific skill set, it doesn't have to be spiritually related, but for a lot of you, I am hearing that's related to your craft, to whatever you do. Spirit's saying, yes, go for it, go for it. And if some of you are like, well, I'm worried about money, babe, you don't gotta worry about it. Spirit has got you. They have got you. Okay? You're getting so many blessings. So many wishes fulfilled. Your manifestations, listen, it's literally the season of harvest, right? It's time for you to start harvesting the things that you have wanted for forever and that you've put so much work into, both spiritually and physically. Because let me tell you, you've put so much work. 3713 as I looked up at the timer, but I almost said 3732, so that could be significant for somebody. But just be proud of yourself, which I know you are, but Spirit is saying like, no. Like, be proud of yourself. And when it comes to these blessings, have fun. Have fun with them. Because it's about damn time that you get to this point in your life where you are the beautiful being that you are, and you're able to have as much fun as you're able to have spiritually and physically, because they're saying if it comes to your spiritual blessings and these things and these gifts we're giving you, have fun with them. Have fun. They just want you to have fun. That's literally what they're just repeating in my head over and over and over again. 3811 as I looked up at the timer. Have fun. It's time to reap what you have sown, okay? I love you so much, and I hope to see you all in another reading. 3828 as I looked up at the timer. Mwah. Hi, hello. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I really do hope that these messages were helpful and that they resonated with you. I almost said manifested for you, so somebody out there, you guys manifested this. But yeah, happy Halloween, spooky season. If you guys would like to book a private reading with me, you can go ahead and do so by looking at the information that I have posted on the YouTube community or the first pinned post on my Instagram. And yeah, I hope to see you all in another reading. Stay safe, stay abundant. I love you so much, and I'm so excited for all of you. Mwah!